Good day, Mom Sir. I am Cleo K. Marie Marohon, and I am a third year BSIT student in Section B. So, in the subject ITP 130, Social and Professional Issues, I'll be showing my presentation in the topic ethics. What are ethics? First, ethics refers to well-founded moral standards that prescribe what humans should do, usually in terms of rights, obligations, societal benefits, fairness, or specific virtues. Many people, like Bernhardt's first respondent, mistakes ethics for feelings. However, being ethical does not appear to be a matter of following one's feelings. Following one's feelings may lead to aversion to doing what is right. Indeed, emotions frequently deviate from what is moral. One should not confuse ethics with religion. Of course, most religions advocate high ethical standards. However, if ethics limited to religion, ethics would only apply to religious people. Ethics in the business world. Every business has a code of conduct that applies to both the company and its employees. That code of conduct is motivated by business ethics. Companies frequently adopt corporate ethics principles voluntarily, but those principles can also be imposed by legislation. A company's business ethics can influence how the world perceives it, as well as its business partners and customers, and thus can be critical to success. Business ethics is the set of moral principles that govern a company's behavior. These principles govern every aspect of the company's life, including interactions with the government and other businesses, employee treatment, and customer relationships. When ethical boundaries or controversies arise, businesses will look to these foundational principles for guidance. Types of business ethics. Personal responsibility. Everyone who works for a company, whether at the executive or entry level, is expected to take personal responsibility. This could include completing tasks assigned to you by your manager or simply carrying out the duties outlined in your job description. If you make a mistake, you admit it and do whatever it is necessary to correct it. Corporate responsibility. Businesses have obligations to their employees, clients, or customers, and in some cases, boards of directors. Some of these may be contractual or legal obligations, while others may be promises, such as fair business practices and treating people with dignity and respect. Whatever those obligations are, the company is responsible for meeting them. Loyalty. Businesses and their employees are both expected to be loyal. Employees should be devoted to their co-workers, managers, and the organization. This could imply speaking positively about the company in public while dealing with personal or corporate issues in private. Customer or client loyalty is important to a business, not only for maintaining good business relations, but also for attracting new business through a good reputation. Respect. Respect is an important business ethic, not only in how a company treats its clients, customers, and employees, but also in how employees treat one another. When you show someone respect, they feel like a valuable member of the team or an important customer. You value their feedback, keep your promises, and work quickly to resolve any issues they may have. Trustworthiness. Through honesty, transparency, and dependability, a company builds trust with its clients, customers, and employees. Employees should have confidence in the company's ability to uphold the terms of their employment. Clients and customers should be able to put their money, data, contractual obligations, and confidential information in the hands of the company. Being trustworthy encourages people to do business with you and aids in the maintenance of a good reputation. Fairness. When a company practices fairness, it holds all employees, regardless of rank, to the same standards. The CEO is held to the same standards of honesty, integrity, and responsibility as the entry-level employee. The company will treat all customers equally, providing the same goods and services on the same terms. Community and environmental responsibility. Businesses will act ethically not only toward their clients, customers, and employees, but also toward the community and the environment. Many businesses seek ways to give back to their communities. Whether through volunteer work or financial investments, they will also implement waste reduction measures and promote a safe and healthy environment. Examples of business ethics. Data protection. Businesses frequently collect customer information, depending on the nature of the business. This may only be an email address, but it could also be their physical address, or health or financial information. Companies that collect customer data typically promise to keep that information secure and not to share it without the customer's consent. The same is true for employee information. Employee personal records are usually kept confidential, and only those with a legitimate need to know have access to them. Customer prioritization. Prioritizing the customer's need, even at the expense of the company, is one way a business shows respect for its customers. For example, if a customer purchases goods or services that are unsatisfactory, the company will do whatever it takes to compensate the customer. If the product is defective, the company will provide a replacement or a refund. If a customer receives poor service, the company will usually apologize and offer a discount or other form of compensation. Workplace diversity. A company can demonstrate fairness by emphasizing diversity in the workplace. To achieve a diverse workplace, recruiting practices that give equal opportunity to people from different ethnic, gender, and social groups must be used. This can prolong and complicate the hiring process, but it is worthwhile. Employing a diverse group of people provides the business with a variety of perspectives. It also demonstrates companies' commitment to equality and treating all people with dignity. Whistleblower protection. As a company grows, it becomes more difficult to ensure that its employees adhere to the company's ethical standards. A whistleblower is sometimes used by a company to bring attention to unethical practices within the company. Businesses will frequently put in place safeguards against negative consequences to encourage employees to come forward and report unethical practices. Who report unethical behavior are not at risk of losing their jobs or facing disciplinary action as a result of these safeguards. Corporate transparency. Transparent businesses communicate clearly with their employees as well as their clients or customers. The language used will be clear, so there will be no confusion about the policies or priorities that will guide business decisions. Transparent corporate communications will be honest and straightforward. Everyone who works for or interacts with the company should be able to believe what it says. Community outreach. Businesses frequently feel an ethical obligation to give back to the communities in which they cooperate. This can take the form of volunteer programs in which employees are encouraged to donate their time, possibly even at the expense of the company. Serving at the soup kitchen, assisting with home repairs, cleaning up after a natural disaster, or teaching skills at a local community center are examples of such programs. These programs not only assist those in need, but they also foster community respect and trust. Environmental awareness. Many businesses take environmental concerns seriously, whether it's reducing waste or cleaning up the land, water, and air. Businesses can respond in a variety of ways, including reducing air travel and utilizing the teleconferencing technology as much as possible. Businesses can also encourage recycling in their offices by providing receptacles for recyclable waste and arranging for them to be emptied on a regular basis. Employee compensation. Companies that follow fairness and respect principles will pay their employees as fair wage for their work based on their experience, education, and the nature of the work. They will also review and adjust employee compensation on a regular basis to ensure that it remains a fair representation of the employee's position and experience. Employee bonuses are frequently used by businesses to reward exceptional performance. These are a great way to motivate employees to work hard and stay with the company. They are also a way for the company to show appreciation for the employees' efforts. Ethics in information technology. The study of the ethical issues that arise from the use and development of electronic technologies is known as information technology ethics. Its mission is to identify and formulate answers to questions about the moral foundations of individual responsibilities and actions, as well as the moral foundations of public policy. Because information technology has caused dramatic social, political, and conceptual change, information technology ethics raises new and unique moral issues. Because information technology affects not only how we do things but also how we think about them. It calls into question some of the fundamental organizing concepts of moral and political philosophy, such as property, privacy, power distribution, basic liberties, and moral responsibility. Some of the major ethical issues faced by information technology are personal privacy, access right, harmful actions, patents, copyright, trade secrets, liability, and piracy. And that will be all. Thank you for watching.